What is up, YouTube? Moderate Mods back with, like I promised, some Corvette mods. And today you can see off in the eerie distance, we're upgrading these seats here. I got some beautiful seat covers from Custom Interior right there. And I'm going to be showcasing this product here. I'm going to show you exactly how I did this. Yes, as you can see, I got the seats out already. I'll show you exactly how I did that too. Very easy to do. But I just wanted to, start the video off right. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference, guys. I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips on what you can do to make these seats look even better. But I mean, I just can't wait. I cannot wait to do the driver's seat too and put these babies in. So let me just show you how I got the seats out. And then we'll jump right into this super easy install, guys. All right, guys. So coming up to your vet, as you can see, we got a naked interior. On how to take this out exactly, you're going to have, and this is the exact same on both sides. The only difference is inside your seatbelt cover, right there behind my amp, you can see a little harness pin. There's a little harness that you have to take out of your seatbelt harness when you take that out on the passenger side. But for the removal of it, there is 4 15mm bolts holding it down to the frame. And then there is 3 harnesses connected to both sides. To access the 15mm bolts from the front, you're going to take out these 2 covers right here, which are just held in by a push pin, and you pull out towards the engine. And then you'll expose that. Have the seat all the way back to get the front ones. Then you can push the seat forward to take out the rear ones. You do not need to, but it is a good rule of thumb if you're ever disconnecting a harness to maybe disconnect your battery. But I will say that's going to be kind of tough. But if you really want to play it safe, you can do that. I didn't. But so we got our 3 harnesses here. This harness is the main harness. There is a purple pin that you push on both sides, and you'll feel that it goes in. What you want to do is lift up, and then pull your clip back. And this is just another push harness. And then this is the airbag harness here. You lift up on these tabs here, and it will come right out. Very easy. I have a 2007 and it was no issue. And as you can see, the exact same on the passenger side, guys. So now that we got the seats out of the vehicle, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the install on these seat covers. Okay, so now that I got the seat out, and you guys do as well, we can jump into the actual install on this. It's super simple, guys. What I did was I actually started on the bottom first. You can follow me. I'm sure you can start top first too, but I like the bottom first because it allows you to really tweak and fine tune the top, just like I did on that one. And you can see that it came out pretty freaking flawless, guys. Like, it's gonna look so good when you really think about it in the car, because it's already so many components that are gonna hide the way it looks. And bask in the dinginess of this seat. And I loved this seat. I didn't have any problem last year getting out of my Corvette. Didn't even think about the seat looking dingy like that. It's a whole new year. So let me go ahead and show you what we do to get the bottom one on. So first thing you want to do is, got this little clip right here, little harness, push in, pull that out. These right here go through the seat right here, and you have 6 in total. You're gonna have 3 on the back, or on the bottom, and 3 on the top seat. These are what you can use to really fine tune, tweak, and pull it tighter. But what I did is I just went over, like so. Let's get fitted over there first. Make sure it goes around all your stuff. And actually go underneath the seatbelt harness, just like that. Pull it tight, kinda. Just get fitted. What I did was I took my handle, I went through the handle like that, and you can still access this little trigger right here. It's just like kind of covered by the seat cover, but not a big deal. Pull it tight. And now that you got it fitted on, you can lean it forward. Make sure you're leaning your seat on something clean or safe so you don't scuff up your new seat covers. And pull everything nice and tight, guys. This is made very strong, so don't be worried about anything like that. Then, this is the hardest part of the job, especially if you got big old fingers. You want to get in here and you want to pull these through. And again, there is 3 of them. So now that you got those pulled through, pull this nice and tight. Lift it back up. Make sure you got it where you want it. Then you come up to the front side of it as it's laying down. You see you got these 2 right here. These, give it a couple pull snug tugs. Make sure you're not getting interfering with anything. I'm not too sure exactly on how this track system was working. So what I did was I actually went in and I just went under things like this. Through or whatever. Just making sure I wasn't interfering with anything. And I just hooked it right on in. Behind. Again, this is really tough if you got big hands. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right there, like that. And do the same on this side. Like so. And voila. Got a nice bottom. Like me, got dirt on it already. Just that type of guy. Just can't have nice stuff. But there it is. That's the bottom. And again, it's not fully done. We're going to go ahead and get on the top now. And then we'll fine tweak it in. So now that we got our top part, what I'm going to do is unzip this little zipper on the side here. And obviously, but just for reference, this is the exact same on the other seat too. So the same exact process you follow. So now, we just slide it over the top. And this is a snug fit. I will say, like it's kind of tough, but it's not too bad. But why you want to have that unzipped is simply because this is tight, and that's a good thing. No, you obviously, you want it to be tight. You don't want it to be a loose, nasty looking AutoZone cover. Sorry for anybody who has that, but pull it nice and tight. And this can take a little bit, guys. This is really just, you're working your way around. You want to fine tweak it, push down on it in some parts. Okay, so after you got done tweaking with that, getting it down, snug tight, got this lined up. Same exact concept as the bottom. Come on in here and I'll show you. So, just like the bottom, we got these holding clips here, and it only gets harder. You got to get up in there again and then pull these through. Not the end of the world, but just once you get these pushed through, you then got these as well. I'm going to show you guys a few little tips and tweaks to really make these things look great depending on the condition of your current seats. So let me just go ahead and pull these through. Just like that. Now you got all 6 of your retainers there. What I'd like to do is set it back up. And what those clips do is they really pull this in right here. And if your seats are like mine and you're out of padding and it just still you feel like that's just not looking the way you want it to look, best thing you want to do is you want to make sure everything's pulled taut. So you really want to keep pulling tight. Look around, keep looking around. Zip that up, that'll tighten up a little bit better too. You still got that look. What I did was, I came in here I laid it back down, and I used these top harnesses here to snug these ones tight. So I pulled these ones tight and I looped these through, and I brought that down to pull these up as well. Also, if you're like me as well, and you're lacking the proper padding, if you have dogs and you just don't like them, you can always steal from their beds. That's not what I'm doing, right? You just got to get you some foam and get your foam.
Make sure it smells like dog too.
Right. You use any type of foam you want. And disclaimer, I love my dogs, and I buy them $90, $100 beds, so we're gonna get rid of their old junk bed and give them their brand new babies. But you know, instead of throwing it out, you got this foam here. And you can take this foam, and it can work wonders. You didn't click on Modern Mod's page and think I wasn't gonna do some cheap stuff, right? Come on. Take that foam. You add two. You add two, guys. You make it look the part and feel the part. And feel the part. And the seat is very, very like just it feels really good. This is the artificial leather. They do have the genuine leather ones as well. I'm rocking the artificial leathers, but they still feel fantastic. And I know to your eye it might look like it's bubbled out a lot, but in reality it doesn't look that bad. And I'm not even tightened up yet. But you can see is it fills in, and it gives you even more of that padded look. And granted, I'm still gonna pull these tight, so this sits in a little bit flusher as well. But you can see just what that added foam really can do to the seat. So you can do the same on either side, anywhere around the whole seat. I did that on that seat already, and I bet you wouldn't even tell, but it looked great. So I'm gonna work my way around, fill in some foam padding here to compensate for the foam that I've missed and lost in my seat, and then we'll jump into the install. All right, guys, so we got the passenger seat in. So now we got the seat held in at an angle. Shout out to a friend that's gonna help. And what we do is now we just connect our harnesses. So here we go. We got the yellow harness here. I'm gonna do all this with one hand. Clicked in, you heard that. What you wanna do before you set this down to mount it, get your harnesses clicked in from the side. Make sure you connect both seat belts. The passenger seat belt, like I said, has a harness pin that you connect in on that side. There's a little slot right there that you put in for the seat belt. It holds it in place, and then you tighten it in to keep that tight angle. Then over here, we got the last two harnesses. We got this super easy push-in harness right here that just goes right into play. Let me do this real quick with two hands. So we click that one in, and then here's that purple one. Like I said, you got your rotating sleeve right here that goes up and down. Pushing in on these will release it so you can play with it. Set my phone right here. We'll connect this one in. Push up on those, push all the way in. Then it'll click right in, and now everything's in. Now we just want to line up our tabs correctly. And by doing that, you're going to need to put the seat forward so you can align the back. I recommend aligning the back, then twisting on your nuts, and I'll show you how I do that. So to show you what I was talking about, guys, you can get it fitted on there. And I don't know if you can see in the camera or not, but you can get it fitted on there. Get one in, kind of just start it. So it still has an option to move free. And then you can get the other one in. This is pretty tricky, I'm not gonna lie to you. But once it sits in, it feels good. So now we got both of those in. We tighten those down with our 15mm socket. Okay, now we got those tightened up. We're gonna have them slide our seat back. Put it all the way back because that's how I sit. Then, ooh, now we gotta jump this seat onto here, and I'm telling you, boy, it's kind of tough. But once you get it in, she's in. Now we just gotta tighten these down and then put on our plastic covers.
Dublin Putz, train Dublin Putz.
Well, guys, there you have it. I mean, look at that. You can't even really see because I'm in that cinematic mode, but you can see the red seats, guys. Keep in mind, like, I had to remind myself that these are literally seat covers, and you could actually, like, even make it look better than me. I'm almost tempted to kind of, like, tweak it a little more. I'm going to wait till the summer. It's still February. She ain't coming out anytime soon. So if you were dogging me about the dust, let it be. She was under the cover. I got doggies, and they run through my garage, and that fur gets everywhere. But she's still looking beautiful. She started right up. I backed her up. In about a month or maybe even a couple weeks, depending if Indiana's feeling me, she'll be out on the road, and I'll be able to tweak a little more and make it even better. But I shot you those before clips and those afters, guys, and I just love them so much. They look so good. Shout out to Custom Interior with a K. Link down below to those seats. Check out all the other products they have, guys. They have more than just red. They got red and black, black and red, black with the hexagon design, and many more to come. And they have other vehicles on their list as well. So check them out, all their partner companies as well. And like always, thank you so much for checking out my video. I hope this one helped you. And until the next one, peace.